This is Into Math, 2nd grade, Module 13, Lesson 5. We will begin on page 321. In this lesson, we will be learning to add 4 two-digit numbers using strategies and properties. I can find sums for 4 two-digit numbers by using addition strategies and properties. Please gather your workbook and a pencil and turn to page 321. We will start under Step It Out, question 1. On a farm, there are 23 orange trees, 15 lemon trees, 17 apple trees, and 30 lime trees. How many trees are on the farm? They have written this problem out. This is a 4 two-digit addition problem. There are 4 two-digit numbers, 23 oranges, 15 lemon trees, 17 apple trees, and 30 lime trees. And we're adding them all together to find out how many trees are on the farm. So part A asks us to choose 2 of the 1 digits that are easy for you to add. They want you to think, which 2 digits make 10? Do you see 2 numbers in the ones column that make 10? I see 2 numbers. 3 and 7 make 10. So I'm going to write in 3 plus 7 makes 10. Now I'm going to add the other digits. So I have the 10 from the 3 and the 7, which is here, 10 ones. And now I'm going to add in 5 ones, which I'm going to write here, 5 ones. And then I have 0 ones right here. So I'm going to write in 0 ones. Now I need to add 10 ones, 5 ones, and 0 ones all together. And I'm going to put my answer here. So 10 plus 5 is 15, and 15 plus 0 is still 15. So I will write in here 15 ones. Okay, now I'm going to regroup if I need to. So I have 15 ones that are the total, all of these numbers in my ones column. So I have 15 ones, and I know that 15 is one group of 10 and 5 ones. Now I will write a 1 in the tens column to show the regroup 10. So this 10 right here, I'm going to write that 1 right here. And then I'm going to write the number of ones left over in the ones place. So the numbers left over in the ones place is 5, and I'm going to write that here in the ones column. Great job. Now we're going to follow part E, add the tens. Write the number of tens in the tens place. So here I have 5 numbers in the tens column, and they have written them here. 2 tens, 1 10, 1 10, 3 tens, and 1 10. So I need to add 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 to find how many total number of tens I have. And when I add that all together, I find the number is 8 tens. And I will record that here in the tens column. Now I need to write the sum. How many tens and how many ones are in the sum? That's right, there are 8 tens and 5 ones. So I have solved this problem. How many trees are on the farm? There are 85 trees on the farm. Nice work. Let's take a look at the next page, page 322. under Step It Out Part 2. There are 23 frogs, 15 fish, 17 seals, and 30 turtles at the aquarium. How many animals are at the aquarium? We are going to use this 2-digit addition equation that they have written for us here that shows the number of frogs, the number of fish, the number of seals, and the number of turtles. And we are looking for the total number of animals at the aquarium. So first thing we're going to do is look at the ones digit. We are going to add pairs of digits. So I see here that there is a 3, a 5, a 7, and a 0. We want to think, what is the sum of the first 2 one digits? And what is the sum of the last 2 one digits? So we'll take a look here at 3 and 5 first. We will write in 3 plus 5, and 3 plus 5 makes 8. Now we're ready to look at the other 2 digits, 7 and 0. So we're going to go ahead and write those in this equation, 7 and 0. And we know that 7 and 0 make 7. Now we need to add the sums. So we have 8 and 7. So we need to add the 8 ones and the 7 ones. When we add 8 and 7, we get the answer 15. We look at 15 ones, and we know we need to regroup. So when we have 15 ones, we know that 15 ones makes one group of 10 and 5 ones. Part D asks us to write a 1 in the tens column to show the regroup 10. So this part here, 1, 10, we are going to write a 1 in the tens column to represent that one group of 10. And then we're going to write the number of ones left over in the ones place. And the number of ones left over is 5. So we are going to write 5 in the ones place. Now we're ready to look at part E, add the tens. Write the number of tens in the tens place. There are 5 numbers in the tens place, 1, 2, 1, 1, and 3. And they have written this out here for us. They put it in a little bit different order, so they have 2 tens, 1 10, 1 10, 3 tens, and 1 10. So we need to add all of these tens and to get the total. So 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. You may want to pause to think about this for a second. And when you add all of those numbers, you will find that the answer is 8 tens. And we will write 8 in the tens column. So now we need to write the sum. How many tens and how many ones? You can write them here. There should be 8 tens and 5 ones. Now we have solved this equation and we've solved our word problem. How many animals are at the aquarium? There are 85 animals at the aquarium. Nice work. Did you notice that this was the same equation that we did in the first problem with the different trees on the farm? This is the same problem that we did. We just used a different strategy. Instead of making 10, we added the first 2 digits and then the second 2 digits in the ones column. That was a different strategy. Let's turn the page to 323. On this page, part 3, it asks us to find the sum. Here we have the same problem that we've been working with, 23 plus 15 plus 17 plus 30. This strategy asks us to first choose two numbers that are easy for you to add. This says, can you make 10? So we have the number 23 and 17. We're looking to make 10 because we're seeing 3 and 7. 3 and 7 make 10. So we are going to put the number of tens here, which is 1, in the tens column, and 0 right here for the number of ones, because 3 plus 7 makes 10. Now we're going to add the tens column, and we know that 1 plus 2 plus 1 makes 4. So we will write 4 in the tens column. Next, it asks us to add the other two numbers. So we are going to add 15 and 30 together. As usual, we will add the ones column first. 5 plus 0 makes 5. And then the tens column. One group of 10 plus 3 groups of 10 makes 4 groups of 10. So now we have two sums. We have the first one 40 and the second one 45. And we are going to add the two sums. So we need to put the 40 number here. So we'll write 40 here. And then we need to take this 45 and put that here. So we will write 45. And then we need to add them together. You may want to rewrite this problem to the side to help you solve this problem. You may not need to do this. You may want to pause and try this part on your own and come back, or you're welcome to follow along. I see here that 0 plus 5 makes 5, and 4 groups of 10 plus 4 groups of 10 make 8 groups of 10. So I have solved this problem. 40 plus 45 equals 85. Let's take a look at Check for Understanding. There are 23 blueberry pancakes, 15 pecan pancakes, 25 banana pancakes, and 16 buttermilk pancakes. Yum! How many pancakes are there? Solve. Okay, we have an equation here with the different pancakes: blueberry, pecan, banana, and buttermilk. If you would like to pause this video and try this on your own, you may do so and come back to check your answer, or you can follow along with me. I'm going to first take a look at my ones column. I have 3, 5, 5, and 6. I notice that 5 and 5 are doubles, so that's a really good strategy for me to add, because 5 and 5 are doubles and they also make 10. So I'm going to add 5 plus 5 first. When I do that, I get 5 plus 5 equals 10. And then I'm going to add the 3 and the 6. When I add 3 plus 6, I get 9. And then I'm going to add these two sums, 10 plus 9, and 10 plus 9 makes 19. So I have 19 ones, and I need to regroup them. I know that 19 ones is actually one group of 10 and 9 ones. So I'm going to record that. I'm going to put my one group of 10 here, and I'm going to put my 9 ones here in the ones column. All right, Now I'm going to take a look at my tens column. I notice I have 5 numbers, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I'm going to add 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 for my tens. When I add all of these numbers all together, I get the number 7. So I have 7 tens. So now I have 7 tens and 9 ones. And that means I have solved the question, how many pancakes are there? There are 79 pancakes. Excellent work. If you would like to go back and rewatch this video, you may do so, and you can pause anytime you need.